Hello, everybody, and why isn't the game showing up? Great start. Oh, there it is. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Terraria with our boy Space Cowboy in the Meteor world. So, we are here. We have our Meteor armor, and we have our moral support Spiffo in our town that I should probably rebuild at one point, because this was always meant to be temporary, and it's not even symmetrical. Absolutely disgusting. But yes, it is no longer Christmas. I can finally stop farming presents, because we actually have the candy cane pickaxe. Thank God. But first things first, I have made some plans. Oh, actually, before that, I did discover that our gem trees will never grow in the spots that I picked out because they only grow beneath the surface layer. So that's just not going to work. So it's a good thing that I definitely never planted them. Isn't that right, you guys? We can all agree that I never actually planted those gem corns. I just thought really hard about them and tricked you all into thinking that I was going to plant them, but actually didn't. Anyway, we're off on an adventure to the east. This is true. You know what? You're so right. I have never planted any gem corns ever. I'm glad that you understand the reality of the situation. And I definitely did not edit the world to undo it. Because they aren't harvestable, and I wouldn't have planted them if I had actually known. So it's fine. I would never make a mistake like that. Oh, we've acquired a kitty. The cat license finally kicked in. Aminal. Break these trees I was too lazy to break last time. That's making this part of the world even samier. It's fine. Ow. Oh yeah, shoutouts to this being... These used to be giant trees, but they were made of blocks, so they had to go. These trees all explode the moment that I touch them, because they realize, wait a minute, I'm not planted on a valid block, and explode. $2,550th meteor head has been defeated. Whoop-de-frickin-do. There'll be many more where that came from. If we aren't up to at least 5,000 by the end of this playthrough, I will be genuinely shocked. Oh, bombs. Good, we're gonna want some of those. I mean, we can get them for basically free, but we're still gonna want them. There's a chest here I never spotted. Ooh, an aglet. Sure, we'll just loot that and take the chest. That's not the right button. That's my gun. Oh, jungle grass seeds. I'm sure that'll be useful. Like, eventually. It actually probably will be, because I can use that when I have mud to make an artificial jungle. Because God knows this one's a lost cause. Can you tell this is the jungle, guys? The game sure can't. The game thinks this is a meteor biome, which it is. Oh, hey, there's another underwater chest. Oh, a herb bag. Don't mind if I do. Bunch of seeds. That's actually quite useful. I feel an evil presence watching you. Hold on, chat. We need to go back to... We need to get back to base immediately. I did not anticipate this would happen so soon. I forgot to plan for this. Oopsie doopsie. We have over 200 health. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, chat. I wasn't ready, chat. For those who are unfamiliar with what's about to happen, you'll see shortly. I mean, I don't anticipate it's going to be a huge problem given our gear, but even so, some better terrain might be nice. With more vertical mobility. Oh, Eye of Cthulhu has awoken. We didn't make it in time, chat. Can't even hear the boss music over the pew 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 pew. Oh, this is easy. What was I worried about? Almost like I'm really over-geared for this. Okay, well that was easy. Neat. Anyway, back to heading to the right. Do we have any free houses, actually? We don't. I should continue back to town to make some more houses, just so the Dryad can spawn in. Because now she can. We are going to want the Dryad. Boing. Quick stack the nearby chests, which I will be reorganizing at some point, but not yet. So we're just gonna make some kind of placeholder houses. I guess we'll use more pine tree blocks, because I guess that's just what we do. It's how we roll around here in temporary housing land. Down here. Three pine doors. And for anyone who wonders why I use the whole, vertical list instead of the, this thing, it's because when I played Terraria back in the day, that didn't exist yet, so my brain doesn't like it. Not real. Somehow, despite it being January, we are still building some Christmas houses, but again, don't worry, these will all be destroyed eventually. I'm gonna make something actually better. Spiffy boinging. Someone is blasting their car stereo outside. I hear lots of bass thumping. Boom, 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 boom. Alright, that should get us more NPCs. Alley-oop. Don't ask how grappling directly to the ground negates fall damage. I don't know. By all accounts, it doesn't make sense. There should be an achievement for that as well, to grapple straight downwards to prevent fall damage. Like how there's an achievement for preventing yourself from drowning by drinking a bottle of water while underwater. Which is my favorite achievement. When the developers are like, well, it doesn't make sense, but I guess that's just how our game mechanics interact, so don't worry about it. What am I gonna do with all these stars? That's 80 stars I have now. You know, I wasn't going to make a star cannon, but maybe I should. Alright, I think we're now back to where we were on our continued quest to the east. You've heard of Journey to the West, now get ready for not that thing. Nope, we were in the jungle, that's right. I remember now. I forgot it until just now. Alright, I can tell that this is as far as we got because there's unbroken trees here. Well, I say unbroken, the tops of them are all missing. I don't know why, I think it's a problem with T-Edit. Because they did not used to be like this, and even T-Edit thinks they aren't like this. But, well... We're basically heading back to the ocean now. Oh, we got some jungle torches, yippee. I'm sure we'll make great use of those. Oh, well, 3 stars. How many are we up to now? 87? Jesus. And here's 2 right next to each other. I really maybe am just gonna have to make a star cannon. Oh, hey, another chest. Another set of climbing claws. Ow, still the wrong button. Hey, where's my bug net? Grubby! Ah, those are bad. Okay, well... I guess at least I have them. We carry on. I just broke the trees with my grappling hook, that's fun. Is it daytime? Do 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 do. Explode! The old block updates. Still in the jungle, technically. Half the reason why I'm chopping these trees down just because they look ugly with the tops gone. I'm sorry. And also just because, you know, for now, wood is a finite resource, and I would just like to have them. Especially so I don't have to trek all the way out here for it. But, hopefully that should change soon. Oh, alright, we're in the corruption. Can't you tell? From the fact that the music changed and the enemies changed, and oh, wait a minute. We're no longer in the corruption. Not that we were, mind you, but you know what I mean. I believe we have reached our destination, but I'm going to get these last couple trees just cuz. Not the... well... yeah, no, they look bad. Sorry. Taking them. Oh, acorns! I don't think the other trees have been dropping those. I would gladly take some acorns. Quack, 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 quack. Hey, and the Dryad has arrived. Very nice. Now then, I did a little poll in the community, and we have decided that it is okay if I just kind of happen to start digging around at this specific location. Surely that's a perfectly normal thing to do, right? My psychic powers have told me this is the spot. What for? You'll see. Eventually, it's gonna be a while. Look at all of this meteorite. It is ridiculous. No caves or anything, just rock. Rock that is on fire. How have you been, chat? We're gonna be at this for, like, probably 5 to 10 minutes, maybe? Maybe more? I don't know how long it'll take. I haven't done the math, and I don't feel like it. Oh, there's no pixel I can have my mouse on that mines both blocks. That's a shame. I have to actually keep moving my mouse back and forth. Yo-yee. The George. God, what it just turning the map off for a second. What in the goddamn... like, this is not a sight you are supposed to see. I just like that I can still see the surface on the mini-map. I think we want to get to, like, here. So this is gonna be... this is gonna be a bit. You understand now why I wanted a co-host to keep me sane. Instead, I will bother you this way. This is sadly true. Look! There's holes! Something different is here! Something exciting. Unfortunately, this means that there are now spaces for meteor heads to spawn, apparently, because I guess they can't spawn inside blocks. Which is weird, because they can pass through blocks. I wouldn't have expected that. There's a chest over there, but we don't have time for that. We have so much digging to do. Anyone who's been paying attention in the Paladon's Discord server, which we have, and I think Streamlabs is currently offline, so I can't post the link for anyone watching, but I think everyone here is from the Discord anyway. Yeah, I have grapple hook. It's fine. Certain people who have been reading things I have said recently in the Discord may know where I am going. And for everyone else, it'll be a fun little surprise. Although people who are familiar with the game may also have guessed, just based on, like, where I am on the map. Ooh, a life crystal. Now that is something I will take a small detour for. Assuming I don't drown before I get there. Wrong button again. I don't know why I keep trying to press 2 to switch to my pick. It's been... 2 has been the fruit chakram for like a long time. Why is my brain doing that? Come to me! Light crystal, come to me! Alright, fine, I'll make a little extra hole to clamber through. Ow. Come on, let me in! There we go, life crystal. Bink! I have, as they say, gotten a life. That's what they mean when they say that, right? I've really got to go to Corruption and smash some Shadow Orb to get a Vile Thorn, my god. Oh. Well, you know what? There is a Corruption on the way back. We can literally do that. Exact the nearby chests. And also, because it's bothering me, turn those extra walls back into blocks. There we go. Totally planned. I think I just dropped my pickaxe. Excuse me, sir. After everything I've been through, you are not getting away from me. Yeah, the reason I want a Vile Thorn is because it is one of the few pre-hard mode weapons I can get that shoots through walls. You can probably see why that would be useful, given, you know, meteor heads. Boing. They call me the boinger because of the way I go boing. By the way, Leo, have you seen Spiffo, my little guy? I think he's from Project Zomboid. Have you noticed that when he needs to catch up to me, he basically pulls a Tails? Check this out. Pull. Yeah, I thought you'd like that. 2650. Mark. And now we go through the wet dimension. Also allegedly known as the jungle. Splishy splashy. New Terraria Challenge. Can you beat Terraria in a world covered by water while wearing socks? The answer is no. No, you can't. No one could do that. Winter would do that. I mean, he literally did something similar. He did, can you play Subnautica without getting your hair wet? So that would be entirely on brand for him. Maybe too on brand, to the point where it would be too expected so he wouldn't do it. Instead, he'll... I mean, he pivoted from that to, you know, what if Freddy Fazbear stormed Normandy? So, you know... We can't take anything for granted from that man. Ryan David Gilbert cannot be predicted, only feared. Okay, well, no Shadow Orb in here. This is a dead end. Let's try the next hole. Oh god, I had a lag spike right as I was almost at the bottom. That was terrifying! Because I don't have a lucky horseshoe yet. I think the most fascinating thing about the Freddy Fazbear Storming Normandy video, aside from, like, all of it, is the choice to include Glamrock Freddy. Which, I mean, obviously the whole thing is anachronistic enough as it is, but Glamrock as a concept would not have existed yet by the time of Normandy. So what does that suggest about Glamrock Freddy? I should have expected that. Oh, hey, it's a Lantern Night, because we beat a boss. This is Glamrock Freddy's doing. Curse you, Glamrock Freddy! Well, I have defeated Santa, so I do need a new nemesis. Perhaps it could be Glamrock Freddy. Unfortunately, I know not enough about Glamrock Freddy, aside from the fact that he could do pretty good on the beaches of Normandy. Unless one of the soldiers was like a young conscript and happened to be his birthday that the other soldiers were celebrating. Oh, epic. I don't know what that means, but good for them. Found family could include a horrible murderer animatronic. I need to... Hold on. I need to get my found family thing about Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Yes. Quote from myself. A family can be an ex-con, a disgraced champion, a psychic weapon of war, 2 children, Robin Hood, and several trading cards with dragons on them. Anyway, this is a reminder to everybody to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Until you get to the second half, then stop watching Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. But like the Fortune Cup and the Dark Siders arc, do watch those. The WRGP... No. Huh. Then why was he so effective on the beaches of Normandy? Don't riddle me that, Batman. You don't have an answer to that question. I've stumped you. Asking the real questions. Ow. Drinking an eggnog to survive. Okay, we're back to the corruption. Let's take it a little more cautiously than just throwing myself down a hole and not grappling until I'm at the bottom. Let's actually go bit by bit. Let's Doc Ock our way through this. What in the world? Okay. There we go. Here's what we wanted. Accidentally opened sticky notes. That's not right. Horrible squelching noises, ASMR. I'm gonna put all my bombs away. Oh, there's a water chest down there. Neat. That's still not my pickaxe, in case you were wondering. If you're keeping track at home, the gun is still not a pickaxe. Maybe next time it will be. We have yet to find out for sure. A musket. That is not useful, sadly. An inner tube and a sandcastle bucket, thank God. Real prize again is the chest. Take note, the space gun is still not the pickaxe. Alright, let's see. Do bombs break meteorite? Where are my bombs? I just picked some up. Where are they? There they are. Now, move. Jesus. They do not break meteorite. I have to do this manually. Sad. Drinking an eggnog in panic. Well, not in panic, just for drinking eggnog for my personal health. Bilethorn. Alright, very nice. Let's get out of here. Put that on my bar. Yes. How am I going to do this? Ooh. I think I can take the musket off my bar. There we go. Time to go. So what do they put in eggnog that makes it so healing-y? Hey, welcome in. Can you tell what biome we're in? That's right, we're in the we're in the meteorite. That disengages me without actually letting me out. There we go. Oh. Yeah, I wonder what it's like to be over odds when hunting for something. I mean, I would never, personally, I would never experience something like that. I would never go over odds when hunting for something and, you know, find maybe everything other than what I was looking for. But, you know, that never would happen. Whee! Hole. And that is why we grabbed the Vile Thorn. Now I just need to not drown. Yeah, it's fine. Yay. Vile Thorn, my beloved. Oh, a traveling merchant has arrived. Well, good for him. I will not be checking his supplies at this time. The range, too. So good. mind. Yeah, who cares? I'm gonna make myself a little air pocket real quick. Just... I don't have to quite go so far. Ah, yes, the Vilethorn detour was absolutely worth it, actually. Good lord. Oh, Spiffo jump scare? Oh hey, there's a life crystal over there. I should go get that. Once I drain this water. Mostly drain anyway. I say mostly, not at all, actually, apparently. Oh, and there is a car alarm going off outside. That's fun. I don't especially enjoy that. Ooh, Meteor head number 3,750. Give it up for that milestone. What's the buff do I get for that? Oh, more crit chance. Neat. Oh, the Vilethorn is not the thing that I was overrated for. Is this pickaxe? I spent like 10 hours farming for presents to try and get the candy cane pickaxe, and I got every other item on the drop table, most of them multiple times, some of which were rarer than the pick. "10 hours of pickaxe. Don't recommend." The good news is that statistically, if anyone else decides to try this challenge for some reason, it probably won't take as long. Because I'm not sure that's possible. That's still not the pickaxe. Shocking. Cavern to drain all this water in. Yay! Oxygen! Look at it go. Hey, there's a ruby down there. I'll have to pick that up because I have learned from the wiki that I can actually craft gem corns as well. With stone and, a gem. Or, no, not stone, an acorn and a gem. What am I talking about? Obviously, it's an acorn. What else would it be? You know what else is really nice about the Vilethorn is how cheap it is. Like, you hear that little... That's the sound of my mana recharging back to full. How much does this cost? Freaking 10 mana, but also I have the Meteor armor, which it just doesn't mana down. Okay, I don't know why it's recharging so fast, but I'm not complaining. Also, now we get to see all the enemies dropping little stars, which are mana pickups. I'm showing worst case RNG, and that's admirable. It is unfortunately not a position I volunteered for. Yes, I see the live crystal. I'm just making sure I know where to keep digging. Oh, say, there's a gem tree. That's still not the pickaxe, just in case you're wondering. Now you may wonder, why don't I just skip this part and just go directly down? Well, because I'm going to want to come back to this location later. I don't want to have to think about it. I want to be able to just drop. I'm really hoping I did not get misaligned at any point, because that would be very sad. Meteor head number 2,850 defeated. Keep them coming, I'm hungry for more. Just kidding, I could really go for some skeletons or something. You're wondering why I'm putting up this wall here? For water reasons. Ow, ow. Sir, please, I'm digging. You know, it is a little annoying that they happen to... You'd think that they're super obvious, but they can actually blend in a little. And when everything looks like... when everything is made out of meteor, enemies that are also made out of meteor can be surprisingly subtle if you're good at not paying attention. On the topic of RNG, though, this pet I have, Spiffo, is like a 1 in 1,500 drop from zombies. I got 6 of him in under 3,000 kills. I think most of them were before I even hit 1,500 zombie kills in general. 2 of them were in the same inventory. So all of my RNG went into that. 2,900 meteor heads. Why use meteorite as wall? Simple. I have a lot of it. It's disposable. There is more. It is like building out of dirt for me. Oh hey, there's a water chest there actually. I should go grab that. Hey, I wonder if there's a boulder trap over there. Gold bars, we take that. A godly trident I will never use. In case you're wondering, there will likely come a point in the stream where I swap out the music, but we're not there yet. You'll get the meteorite music and you'll like it. For now. Yep, and there goes the traveling merchant. Oh, that was blink root. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was water leaf. Oh wait, chat, I think... I'm not 100% certain, but I think we've reached our destination. Oh no, we've reached our destination, chat. Almost at 3,000 meteor heads. I do believe they are now back to their position of being our most #1 killed mob. We'll take this nice little life crystal, and yep, that's why we came down here. Time to leave. No, I'm just kidding. I will break these pots, though, just for funsies. But no, what we seek is to the left. Because you may not be able to tell, given that it's all meteor, but at one point this was also another biome. A mini biome, if you will. And apparently it still is. Welcome to the Aether, everybody. And we are still getting meteor heads. But hey, we have different music. One thing I actually do want to do real quick. Let's toss this mana crystal that we just made in here. My inventory is full. That's a problem. What can I get rid of? Can the meteor heads chill for a minute, please? I'll get rid of these bombs. We can buy more of those. So, mana crystal. We throw that in the shimmer. And it has been changed. Can you guys, like, chill for, like, a second? My god. Nope, 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 nope. Bad. Okay, so well, when we get dunked in Shimmer, we go intangible. Do I? I don't happen to have it. I do have recall potions. Okay. I'm gonna dunk my junk, and I'm gonna go back for that thing. And we'll see if the mine shaft we built works properly. Hope you guys like riding to the right, because we're doing it again. I should have just built over the Shimmer. I should have. I didn't want. I was like, oh, I can get away with leaving its natural, untarnished. I should have built a platform over it. Do do do. 95 fallen stars, even after spending 10 on the matte crystal. Ow. Drink me a nice little eggnog. Attempting to acquire 1 Nyx. We'll see if that works. Ow, my bone. Doing an eggnog about it. I should probably pave over or drain this water at some point, but... What I should really do is set up a town, like, near the edge of the world so I can get pylons going. Problem is, I'm pretty sure pylons are biome-based, so, that might be an issue. Now, once I get to the point of having reasonable access to making artificial biomes, then I'll make a town over here and get a pylon set up. By over here, I mean at the edge of the world near where our hole is. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Alright, we're almost there. We're at the corruption now. Hole! Hi, Nyx! My friend Nyx. Hi! Let me know if you want to join in on a call, maybe, and give me some company as I go slightly insane. But you don't have to, of course. You can just hang out a bit. Look at all of this rock that is on fire. It's so valid. Auto mod. Oh, automod is being very silly. Yeah, that got automodded. You heard it here, everybody. First, everybody. The letter P is nasty. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, I got it. Cool. Arcane Crystal. Permanently increases mana regeneration. Neato! What happens if we throw Meteorite in there? Also, first of all, let's throw that. Does nothing. Sad, but it should be expected, I suppose. I think the money is just kind of dissolving. Can I have you, sir? No? You're going to run away from me? Alright. Anyway, the Arcane Crystal is not why we came here. What we want to throw in is some wood. You see that, chat? That is our holy grail. For that is dirt. That's right, chat. We now have access to dirt. This is the only dirt in the entire world right now. We had to find this to get dirt. Hey, let's break across real quick. A goblin army is approaching from the east. That's actually great news. It may not sound like it, but I promise that it is. That means we'll be able to get the Goblin Tinker, which means we can get the Tinkerer's Workbench, which means we can combine accessories. This dirt tastes like dirt! Checking real quick to see if it's... Hello? Boom! Okay. There's some random detonator over here. I'm just looking real quick to see if there are any life crystals in the vicinity. If I throw one of those into the Aether, I should have saved the one that was nearby the Aether, then that can turn into a health regen crystal in the same vein. However, there does not appear to be any, which is sad, so I guess we will just... Did I... Guys, I put the go home potions away. Alright, we'll go home the old-fashioned way. Take me home, boys. Here come the goblins. But they are no match for superior Martian craftsmanship. And neither is the volume. I should, like... Just turn that down for now. Adorable, they've got bows. The fun fact about the Space Gun is it costs mana, its magic weapon. However, because I'm wearing the Meteorite armor, no it doesn't. That's the set bonus. And I get extra magic damage as well. Source, I can do whatever I want. Not to worry, I have a permit. Me at World Gen, give me all of the meteorite you have. Now hold on, you may have misheard me. I'm not asking for some, like, you know, a lot of meteorite. I'm not asking for some arbitrary amount of meteorite. I'm asking for all the meteorite you have. The Goblin army has been defeated. Yippee! Let's clear up my inventory because, oh god. Oh, my inventory. Oh, my inventory. I will sort properly later, chat. I know, it's bad. But I'm going to be tearing this place down, which means tearing down all the chests anyway, so... We'll get there. We'll get there, chat. But right now it's bad, yes. Oh, and the Deathweed. Take these, actually. Darius, you're in the way. Can you, like, move? Darius, I'm trying to click. There we go. Anyway. I think somewhere around here, somewhere being the operative word, not in this chest. Not in this chest. On this chest. Oh, by the way, our nerdy slime is named Sonic for some reason. Bombs. Here we go. Also, we don't need this many climbing claws. I'm going to get rid of the extras. Check out my dirt blocks. They're extra dirty. You liar. You don't sell dirt blocks. I wish you did. Anyway. Let's make some dirt bombs. We've used all 100 of our special precious dirt to make dirt bombs. Now you might be thinking, that seems like a waste. Why, what's so good about dirt bombs? Well, they make dirt. But you might think, but we had dirt. Yeah. However, we spent 25 dirt to make a dirt bomb. And we got 42 dirt out of it. Interesting, isn't it? Connor! Connor, are you for real? Sometimes I think the funniest things are the ones that you don't comment on. So we have now turned our 100 dirt into 130 dirt. It would have been more if not for Connor. So let's make some more dirt bombs and keep doing this. Now we have 5. And do this a special little way. Ow. Well, that wasn't quite what I meant. Because they're in midair, there's more dirt if I can get to them. I should just use the rope. Good luck, Connor. Well, okay. Oh no, I'm going to respawn 2 inches away. What is Connor doing? Sir? He's having a breakdown given space. Yeah, fair enough. Ah. Wasn't quite the intention there. Ow. Nice that this works, isn't it? Look, Gordon! Ropes! We could use these to get across big pits. Help me, Gordon! Oh my god, wait, is Connor Dr. Coomer? He is a tutorial NPC. Then again, he's not cool enough to be Dr. Coomer, so... Schmovin'. Well, as cool as that was, I will not be doing that particular strategy again, because it clearly has not worked out too well. Will it use less bombs per dirt? Yes. Will it take longer to harvest? Also yes. Gordon, I'm schmoving. Desperately need to commission Holly to say that. Honestly, she might do it for free, but, like, I think that we should pay trans women money. Like, in general. Not even for anything, just in general. A blog if you agree. Yes. What are we paying trans women for? Why, for the privilege of letting us exist near them, of course. It is a service that we are all happy to receive. Because the world is a better place because they exist in it. Thank you, trans women. Everybody say thank you, trans women. And give them money. Now you may be wondering, what do we need all this dirt for? You know, valid question. You're up to 282, by the way. Let's talk to the Dryad real quick to answer that question a little bit. Apparently, the arms dealer is flirting with her. Alright. Grass seeds. Yeah, let's buy some grass seeds. Line up these stone blocks because they weren't doing anything. Do you see where this is going, chat? Goodbye, Spiffo. Wait, why am I doing it like this instead of block replacing? It's the Lantern Knight again? I have not defeated any new bosses, but okay. I guess they last multiple days. Let me look something up real quick. My favorite wiki link that I've clicked today is the words "the right conditions." You can probably guess what that means when I'm looking up. Yeah, and let's also buy a bunch more grass seeds. Have you tried using purification powder on the Ebonstone of Corruption? You know, Dryad, I can't say that I have. It's a fascinating thing. There isn't any. Actually, as it turns out, there isn't any. Wormbus? Hello? Wormbus? Okay, Wormbus acquired, it would seem. Oh. Sorry, chat, I need to shoot a zombie to death with my gun real quick. Alright, the rest of that should spread naturally. Anywho, somewhere it might... Additional Wormbus? I don't think these guys normally spawn that often. Let me look up Enchanted Nightcrawler real quick. Something's going on here. Oh, it's because it's a Lantern Knight. And because it's a Meteor Shower and a Lantern Knight, Enchanted Nightcrawlers are spawning. Like, of all things. I need to shoot a zombie to death. That is, like, one of the least strange things we have done, Nix. You have not seen us tunneling through meteorite with candy cane. Okay? You have not seen us murdering the undead in a graveyard in order to get Christmas presents. Somewhere around here, I have acorns. Where did they go? Something, something, Cotton Eye Joe. I did pick them up, did I not? I thought I did. Are they in my inventory and I am not seeing them? Oh, acorn, there they are. Squirrel! Benoy! It's chat. Another enchanted nightcrawler. Also a tree! A real, actual tree with a top on it and everything. We can grow them now! This one just exploded into being an adult. Just like in Sanda. Nix, I have 111 stars. I don't know what I'm going to do with them. But fine. That star murdered a goldfish. Murder! Ah. Now then. I don't think we need any of this. So we're gonna hang around up here for a while. because I do want to make another blood moon happen. Specifically, I would like to buy some corrupt seeds from the Dryad during a blood moon, as I believe that's when she does it. And also, I would like to go fishing during the blood moon. Yes, really. Because blood moon enemies that are fished can drop, like, the best fishing rod, one of the best fishing rods we're going to get. Then again, I might not, because we can also just fight Skeletron, and then we can get, like, the best fishing rod we're ever going to get from the Traveling Merchant. I was about to be like, oh, let's go fight Skeletron. It is about to be daytime. Not the time. It's not the time, girlies. By the way, have you noticed that we have over 6,000 torches? Oops. I accidentally turned something on. Turn it back off. Oh boy. I'm just going through my items quietly and thinking like, oh god, what am I going to do, in general? Okay, it is daytime. I got 5 bloody tears, my god. That is ridiculous. Honk. I guess I'll just make some more dirt for now. We're gonna probably need a lot of it eventually, so gotta start somewhere. Burb! There's a blue jay. It's not what they sound like, I don't think. They do go hyonk. Dirt acquisition squad. So some of my notes for things to do for progression are like, so now that I have dirt, I can get some corruption seeds from the Dryad during a blood moon, which I can use to make an artificial corruption biome, so that I can fight the Eater of Worlds, so that I can get the Tavern Keeper NPC, so that I can buy ale, so I can decraft it in the Shimmer into glass, which I can then further decraft in the Shimmer into sand, and that's how I get sand. Which I can use for things like artificial desert, oasis, and ocean biomes. Oops, no, I didn't mean to make a sticky bomb. Sorry, officer, I swear I didn't mean it. We can, of course, also obtain more dirt by throwing more wood into the Shimmer, but that requires getting back out to the Shimmer. So, you know. When we eventually have better transit options. Like, you know, when I can make proper or more artificial biomes so I can get different pylons. then we can consider that. Oh, it's a windy day, from the sound of it. You know what? Let's go exploring on the surface. We haven't done that for a while. To the left, I mean. We can finally, like, stop embarrassing ourselves with it. Oops. Let's not go into the mine shaft. Gotta tear up all this wood at some point. Well, I don't gotta, but I should. I mean, I guess it's less important now that wood is actually renewable. So I could just leave it. So apparently being hit by meteor heads still inflicts an on-fire debuff, which is kind of silly because I'm immune to being on fire, but go off, I guess. So so a question that may have occurred to nobody is, why do I need to make an artificial corruption to fight the Eater of Worlds, when I can just go down these chasms and break a third shadow orb and spawn it? The answer is because it can only be fought in the corruption biome. This is not a corruption biome, ergo it will immediately despawn upon existing. So that would be a bit of a problem. I should break some more shadow orbs anyway, just to try and get, like, the light pet. And also I'm gonna do the thing where I break all of the trees. Because these ones I don't like because they don't have any tops to them. That's illegal. Grasshopper acquired. He's not very good at anything, but I have him. Oh hey, a tombstone. I wonder what idiot died out here. Oh, this is as far as I got, huh? More climbing claws. Alright. Vile thorn. Get that out on my bar. What have we got in here? More recall potions. And wood. That, you know, would have been nice previously. Less useful now. I need you to understand, by the way, and this is apropos of nothing, I just saw Hyonk in the chat again. I would like you to understand that there seems to be a very small chance, perhaps it's some kind of Easter egg, that rarely, instead of the normal quack sound, instead of the Hyonk, you'll hear just quack. Just like a guy saying quack. And I think that's great. Ah, there's snowballs on the ground. Guess what, chat? We are now in a snow biome. Can't you tell? Can't you tell from how cold it is here? Can't you tell? Look, all of the stuff is frozen. It's so cold here. It's so cold, chat. Alright, I jumped off the edge at one point here. Space Cowboy didn't bounce. Ice torch. One of these days we should also look for the Sky Islands. I think I vaguely know where one of them is, but that is not something I got approval to know, so I did not, like, take note of specific locations, unlike with the Shimmer. Shout out to the Shimmer, by the way, there's only one of those in the entire world. So, you know. That was why I made an exception for looking it up to see where it is. Given how vital it was. With the community's approval, of course. It was more why I even considered asking the question in the first place. I think it's probably better if I just go around. Explosions! I love to break object. Do you too love to break object? Ooh, spicy. To make object to break. Builder potion. 45-minute duration, wow. It's a big potion. You know, I'd wager most players probably don't harvest every single naturally occurring tree in their world, but... Come on, why I press jump when I detach? Why I press jump when I detach? Why I not jump? Loudly pressing spacebar just so you know. Just to be sure. Oh, Space Pod Boy was burnt to a crisp. Hey look, it's some idiot sky bridge. And here we are at the dungeon, and it looks like, chat, it looks kind of like we're approaching nighttime. I think, perhaps, you know, while we're here, why don't we give Skeletron a try? Also, now that we have a hammer, let's do this. making it shaped. Why does that look so bad? That is not how you would think those textures would look when connected. That's kind of rancid. Come on, Relogic. Why does my diagonal candy cane not look fantastic? $1,200th meteor head. Oh, got moon glow seeds. That's probably good. I didn't even notice. Is it nighttime yet? Is it nighttime yet? Oh, you just might be strong enough. Oh god, the meteor heads, that's right, I forgot. Okay, we definitely need a proper arena for this man. Although, his hands are kind of weak. Okay, now he's easy mode. Look at this idiot. What's he gonna do? Biting me? Okay, everybody, great boss fight. We did it. And hey, now we can get the cloth here. I guess. Offering my precious candy cane. Yeah, that'll do. Thank you, Nyx. I would like it to be known that I don't actually hear that. Only you guys hear it. Lalamau. Just due to the way the stream is set up. Are those also... Those are just wooden shelves. Let me put that back. I don't care. Oh god, my inventory. Minecraft saved me. Let's not have extra water candles spawning extra meteor heads in here if we can help it. I am picking up these blue brick platforms. You may be wondering why. Because I can craft them into blue brick. Like any platform, it's reversible. That is the dungeon brick type. If I can get enough of those, I can make an artificial dungeon biome inside here, inside the dungeon, so I can get dungeon enemies to spawn instead of meteor heads, hopefully. If I remove all the surrounding meteorite. And I can get stuff like the, you know, I can get the mechanic to spawn, I can get, more pertinently, I can get dungeon slimes to spawn so that I can get more golden keys, so that I can actually open most of the chests in the dungeon. Because currently I can't open them, because I need more golden keys, which, I don't have. Am I the first person who's had to make an artificial dungeon? Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. Not impossible. Execute this dart trap. And this may seem strange. I'm going to take the furniture too. Anything that is a blue dungeon something I'm going to try and take. Why? Decrafting it in the shimmer to make more dungeon brick. Yes, really. I don't know if there will be enough. So or at least not without clearing out the entire frickin' thing. I guess more to the point, I don't know if there'll be enough in any kind of reasonable time frame. So, you know. Hey, so I just noticed that over to the right there. Let me just, I'd like to have that, please. I want to go there. $3,300th meteor head, everybody. My god, it's full of gemstones! I think that's probably going to be enough to make a phase blade. AKA a lightsaber. Yeah, I can make an purple lightsaber, I think. What I want to know is, can I break the background wall? And does that also give gems? It doesn't. Curses. Orpal. Be like Mace Windu. I too am too dangerous to be left alive. What do I mean by this? I don't know. That, apparently. It was too dangerous to be left alive. An acorn. This game should add a search nearby chests option just for me. Just for me. Also known as, where did I put that again? Okay, fine. Hey, the cloth here has arrived. Topaz checkpoint created. Don't have any emeralds yet. No. Slash Terraria. Alright, I think I have like a fifth of the amount of blocks I need to make an artificial dungeon. Ish. Oh no, that's right, I have a bunch of crap in here. Oh, that's where my acorn. Oh, oh, quack! Anyway, let's make ourselves the purple. Main name this took, but more importantly, purple phase blade. If you thought I was kidding about it being a lightsaber. Controls. How do I make every weapon auto-swing? I'm fairly certain that is a setting that exists, but I don't know how. Interface? No. General. Auto-fire. There we go. Falcon Blade, you've served us well. Oops. Let me pull up my actual notes. I can cross off dirt. Ah! Right. Kyonk. A few things I would like to craft. I don't know how much of this I need for... There it is! As voted by the Discord, the slime toilet. Let's see. Yeah. Anyway, we go up. Because we're going to make another pond up here in space. This definitely counts. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17. For those who are not familiar, we're going to do something very normal with physics in just a moment. So I should put that a little higher up. Let me just grab a bucket up real quick. Whee! And also I need to make another toilet. Living wood toilet. There we go. Bucket, yep. It is somewhere. Bucket, yep. Detected. Up I go. Back to space. Toilet placed in space. So check this out. You may notice that the amount of water is increasing. This is a long-standing bug from the early days of Terraria that I think they have just intentionally decided not to fix at this point. It is now a feature. Okay, so the short version is I place the bucket of... So liquids in this thing are like conserved, right? But if I place it here, it splits. Some of it goes into this little well, and some of it goes over there. But I can pick the well back up, and now I have a full bucket of water again. And you can kind of just do this, like, at rapid speed like this. And this is water duping. And it works for any liquid that you can put in a bucket. Physics is amazing. We're going to be at this for a little bit. We're probably not going to do any actual fishing just yet, because I'm going to wait for the traveling merchant to show up. Now that we've killed Skeletron, he can sell a fishing rod that I don't remember the name of, but it is almost certainly going to be the best fishing rod we can ever get, because the only upgrades to it come from doing quests for the Angler. And the Angler, even getting him will be difficult, because we would need to make an artificial ocean, which means we would need a large quantity of sand, I believe. Or at least some sand, and that means we have to get through all the stuff I mentioned before. And even once we do get the Angler, then we have to actually do his quests. And the Angler wants you to go fish stuff up in specific biomes. You may see the problem here. And that is, oh, we would need to actually have those biomes. Which means, potentially, making all of those biomes, some of which we may not even have the right blocks for. And yeah, we can, wait a day cycle for the quests to reset and give us a different one, but, like, that's a lot of work. And I don't know if the Angler is going to really be a priority in this run. I don't know, maybe he should be. I don't know, you can get some good stuff, I think, from fishing crates, but I don't know, I haven't done enough research to figure out how much I need to do fishing. This water's coming along. You may think, do we need this much water? And like, yeah, I mean, not all of it, but we need like at least 300 blocks of water. And this thing is 15 by 30. So we could probably stop, but I'm going to do a little more just to be safe. A lot of water, all from one bucket. Okay, there's the time of day. I'm watching because I'm going to want to do a blood moon, so I can, as previously mentioned, buy stuff from Dryad. I'm realizing this is asymmetrical and this thing may actually be 14 by 30. Yeah, that's probably enough. Spiffo going for a dip. He loves to drown himself. It's one of his favorite activities. Here he comes! Tails flying sound effect. Kitty. Petting the kitty. Where are my bloody tears? There they are. One, please. Oh, that'll just put the bloody tear away. Give me that back. Pet kitty forever. Can you beat Terraria while always petting a cat? Hi, Dryad. Don't mind me standing next to you holding this bloody tear that's gonna summon the Blood Moon in just a moment. There's nothing you need to worry about, ma'am. I'm just trying to change your wares. Your shop stock. That was a clear one. There we go. Benoy has turned evil! Evil Benoy. Anyway, for the sake of the town, let's get out of here. And let's get fishing. Hello, sir. Bucket. I love the description for that. It's just plankton. Great. Hey, weren't we going to do a Terraria Let's Play? Hey, weren't we going to do that? Oh, he's strong. All right, let's keep this strategy of sitting up here actually in the safe place. And we'll just keep with the Vilethorn strats. Sir? You were not supposed to do that. I got a vampire frog step. Oh. That's a summon. I didn't know we could get a summon. Our little froggy friend. Chat, what do we name our frog? Our vampire frog? Frogger. Yeah, that works. Goodbye, I guess. Okay, noted. Vampire eye fish fly away forever. In fact, I'm going to ensure that doesn't happen again. By making part 2 of the chamber. From which they may never leave. He can fly? The chamber. TM. We do actually have that trademarked. You know, like, you gotta be careful with our legal team. Distant fall. It wasn't that distant. It kind of went by on screen. Now that one was distant. Come on, give me some sky crates. Actually, give me more zombie mermaid and stuff too, but... Oh. There's no escaping this time, you fool! You know what? That's a great point. I should have considered that. Come on, Frogger. Okay, we're gonna have to... What in the world of Blood Rainbow? Okay. Oh, hold on, I got someone at my door. I've been handed a special note. Mysterious information. Apparently we are going out for dinner tonight because it is Luke's birthday. At least I assume that's the reason. Here goes another star. So we are getting some damselfish, which is interesting because it means we can make calming potions. Which means there will be less meteor heads. And I would like that. I would like to see, like, one sky crate at least. I just realized we got a vampire frog, and it's like all the frickin' Tsuyu and Toga shippers probably going wild. Anyway, Blood Moon's over. No more blood. Ooh, tsunami in a bottle. Pretty nice. We'll be able to combine that with our balloon puffer fish once we get the goblin man. That's his title, the Goblin Man. Oh, I got the Chumcaster. Great. I didn't even realize. So now instead of 15% fishing power, we have 25%. And I can actually just sell the reinforced fishing pole. I have no reason to keep it now. Goodbye. Oof. Right. I'm gonna cut down all these trees. Feels weird that they don't break instantly anymore. Like, these are actual trees. That tree had a squirrel in it. No idea if what I'm about to do here is actually going to work the way I want it to. But I hope it does. Thanks for that one, Frogger. Really set me up for success. Now, somewhere from the Dryad... Turn that water candle off. Thank you. Don't need it on at this time. We will be using these. And actually, I think I will probably just use 5 of them. I just let the rest spread, because I don't know if this is even going to work right. We are preparing to make an artificial corruption. Very slowly. I don't know if that's big enough. I think 50 blocks? I will look it up. I don't have a lot of dirt on me, though. I need to farm more dirt. For an area to be considered a corrupt biome, at least 300 tiles. Okay, that's not enough. I did like 50. So I need a bunch more dirt to do. Dirt farm time. Yorm. Let's see. Somewhere I have bombs. Here I have bombs. Bombs? You want it? It's yours, my friend. Uh-oh. That one went away. We will acquire that one in a moment. What the dog doing? Spinner. Your dog is acquiring rotation. That shouldn't have worked. I should have just died there, but okay. We take these. Or maybe he has a little whimsy in his life. Did you consider that? He's getting the meteor heads for me. They're yo-yoing. Surely there's a better place to throw these bombs than there. How did that one go under? Okay. He was experiencing enrichment nicks. God. Why did I do this? Why did I make this harder for myself? It's not that bad, actually. But I'm not doing it again. Dirt enrichment. You've heard of enriched uranium, now get ready for enriched dirt. I'm almost positive that there is a Minecraft mod with enriched dirt out there somewhere. There we go. Let's do another round of that. 11.
Whack.
God damn it. Every time. Losing my goddamn mind every time it happens. Hey Nix, when this series is over, do you want to edit it down into a single video? Thanks. I believe the appropriate response to that is you saying that you will kill me. Yeah. Just the whole thing, edit it down for me, thanks. All of it, including the 8-hour one. Hey, whoa! I've only just now defeated the 400th blue slime. We acquired Frog, by the way, in the time you were away. I did not know to get Frog, so Frog was a funny little surprise for me. Hey, speaking of Frog, Nix, when are we running Ovojima? Hey, Nix. Nope, I will not shush. This is 50, so I need to add. So it'll be 100. 150. Be 200. 250. And that'll be 300. We will do DoIP again when the people would like to actually play. I have no problems running it. It's just when do you guys want to actually, you know, play the sessions? You are welcome to start discussions about scheduling at any time. I think everyone has been waiting for everyone else to start discussions. So, you know, haha, whoops. These things happen. Anyway, I'm gonna make the Dryad very sad and add evil to my world. I mean, I'm on ADHD meds and I'm doing this, so, you know, do with that information what you will. Alright, now hopefully, that should be exactly 300 blocks. And let's restock our dirt supply just a little bit. You know, I just realized that if I can get the Eater of Worlds killed this episode, I'll have killed all of the version 1.0 bosses in one run. Because we already did Skeletron and the Eye of Cthulhu, so... We're going to go get some more corrupt seeds. Why is that the tooltip for... Okay. Must be some Project Zomboid joke. There we go. Now we simply must wait for it to spread. Also, I'll be real with you, I thought that particular horned zombie variant was unique to graveyard biomes, but apparently not. Shows what I know, I guess. Sorry, what? Drum set? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go down a bit. Yeah, this place will do. Okay. Oops. Changing my hotkeys around and suffering because of it. Ah, this place used to be a mushroom biome. That makes sense. Yeeg. Checking something again. Oh yeah, no, I'll just do it like this. Ow. Hey, Frogger, can you lock in? Worm. Acquired worm. Make me wondering, why did I do that? Well, we go back up for a minute. Oops. We're grabbing the gem coins, and we're gonna plant them for realsies this time. Terraria can be quite an experience. Ah. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Nope. Meteor head man, I meant to misplace that one. Oh well. Just kind of eyeball it. Did the meteor heads please go away while I'm trying to count? Okay, this high. Yeah, it's not like a biome, it's just a farm. They give me stone. Alright, they're starting to grow. $3,450th meteor head. So these guys have enough clearance with the 20 block tall gap. Get him, Frogger. Or just go over there, I guess. Fine, whatever. See if I care. Yeah, they're cool and neat and epic. He kind of is Go My Scarab, isn't he? There's not a Scarab summon in Terraria, there should be. $3,500th meteor head. Remember how I said we're probably going to get 5,000 by the end of the playthrough? I'd like to revise that to we're probably going to get 10,000 at least by the end of the playthrough. I'm like, yeah, we're starting to make artificial biomes now and all, but like that's only going to do so much. Stone! Yay, stone! Get that grave marker out of here. Oh, my ghost is here. Goodbye, ghost. Corruption still spreading up there. Hashtag my ghost. You have no idea how many of my ghosts we've seen. You really don't. We were farming my ghost for a while. For Christmas presents. God, I love Terraria. I need a crossover between Terraria and Sims 3 for the most unhinged experience. Hello? Slime is falling from the sky. Alright, we outie. And we found the, I love that he just kind of appeared in our farm. But yeah, we have the Tinkerer. He doesn't even have a house. We'll have to, make one for him after King Slime happened. Does Archipelago have support for Sims 3? Ew, Sims 4 is stinky. Frogger going wild. Why am I not just, like... flat more? Hello. Whoa! Oh, I didn't like that. Hey, did you see everything turn, like, black for a second? Yeah. I'd like to remind everybody that Terraria single player does not have autosave. Anyway, King Slime has awoken. That's a fun music choice that we're now hearing. Oh, the plants counted as corruption blocks, that's funny. And I'm real quick gonna just save and exit, just, you know, make sure we don't lose anything. It's like, when was the last time you saved? Make some dye. Quick stack the nearby chests. frog statue. It's a stink bug. And, actually, there's a lot of stink bugs. Well, let's catch them all, shall we? They are bad bait. Frog statue to honor Frogger. True. What was I... Right, more houses. We require additional housing. I don't need meteorite on my hotbar. Why is that still there? We have raised Spiffo. I'm gonna go up. Like Scuttlebug raising, but with Spiffos instead. Alright, so 140 is how much wall I need. Good, 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 good. Just because this is just what we have on hand. We were starved for blocks at the start. I'm eventually going to tear this down and rebuild it, but this is just what we have for now. Remember that we were getting all of our blocks from presents, because we didn't have luxuries like dirt or stone or wood. We had none of those things. We have candy cane and we have pine tree. So you'll take it, or you... I just ate a food. No, it's... accidentally pressed B. What am I doing? Right, it's like the corruption is almost ready. But let's go back to our gem farm for now. I love Spiffo's flying animation. Guy status, little. Hey sir, you have a house now. You should probably go there and not where all the meteor heads are. You know what, just to be sure, let me just buy the Tinkerer's Workbench and also the rocket boots. Okay, he's up here now. He beat us here. Incredible. Owl? Was that in game? Yes, it was. Hoot. Tinker's Workbench naturally will go in the Dryad's room, obviously. Hoot hoot. Let me just grab every accessory I own. See which ones can be combined. I mean, a bottle I definitely want to grab. Cobalt shield, aglet, still have 2 sets of climbing claws somehow. I've got multiple duplicates. Alright, what can we combine? Nothing? That can't be right. Oh, is it because I'm wearing these? I can't combine them. Yes. Sharkron balloon. First of all, we definitely want that. Let's take everything else off real quick. Spectre boots. Yep. Obsidian shield. Yep, we'll take that. And then out of everything else, let's put the shark tooth necklace back on, and probably the shackle, just because it's got like so much. There we go. We have been upgraded. And actually, this is probably a good spot to stop for the day. I do have stuff this evening because we're apparently going out for dinner, so I need to make sure I am prepared. And I think, you know, getting all the stuff combined is nice. And we have the obsidian shield now instead of just the obsidian skull. So not only are we immune to fire, but now we're immune to knockback. Also, we can now, do that. Ow. I accidentally ate food again. I've got to stop pressing B for no reason. I don't know why. But yeah. See you, Space Cowboys.